to what the model is, meaning I probably typed in an invalid number. Again, there's another quantity I would search, so I would want to come back and make these changes. If I did want to order 122 of these, if I did want to actually order that many, the next time I import, I will then just tell it to exclude the exception link. So once I've gone through all the exceptions and I'm fine with the variances, or I'm fine with the quantities that are in the spreadsheet, I will then import the order again. This time, again, I will save my PO. This time I will choose no exceptions. So I will go back to inventory. I will go back to purchasing. I will go back to import. And again, you may import the order as many times as you want. So if you were working on your spreadsheet for a couple days and you want to import it into RICS to update the RICS quantities, but you still want to go back to the spreadsheet and make more adjustments, you can do that. It's not necessary, but if you wanted to import it in there just to see what the quantities and stuff and look at the orders in RICS instead of looking at them in the spreadsheet, that's an option for you. Now once you've imported in and made all your final imports, I would not recommend importing it again, or there would be no need to import it again. So I will go back to my multi-PO again. I will go to upload file. I will choose my disguise. At this point, I've already validated all my variances, and I know there are some that are over 13, so I will just say no limit this time in because I know what exceptions there are. I will click Update Quantities. Again, it will upload the file to the server. It will generate me a new import PO worksheet. I will click on the new one generated. I will open it. And now I will see that the import was complete and it updated 4 SKUs. So that would tell me, now obviously in your order worksheet you'll probably make more adjustments than that. So now I want to validate now that the import is complete, my orders now should match what my spreadsheets are. So to validate that, I will want to close out of the report. I will want to go into inventory. I will want to go into purchasing. I will want to go into change purchase order. And I will look up my first store's disguise order, store 300 disguise. I will select that from the list. And I will do the same process for all my stores, load up the disguise, and verify that my total PO cost matches what I adjusted the order cost in my spreadsheet. So if there is a difference in my cost in my order worksheet from my RICS, contact RICS support or try importing it again. Something must have failed during the import process. So if you want to document what your order worksheet spreadsheet was, you can open your order to validate, and you can see that my order quantity was 22, 23, 29 for my store 300. And it's 23, 23. So you can see it has now updated my store 300 with the proper orders for all the items on the order. So you have now successfully imported the order and updated the order quantities. Once you validated that, the next step you need to do is export the individual order now out to the supplier and send to your sales rep. To do that, you will go down to the Export PO button. You will click on the Save, that I want to save this file. This time you will put these out to the individual orders folder, which is the orders folder you probably had from the prior seasons, instead of putting it where your multi-stores. As you will note, the individual orders will start with an A and give you the store number and the supplier, where your multi-orders start with an M and will give you the supplier with no store numbers because it's a combination of all the stores. So you would drop down the order, you would go into your local disk C, and you would put your individual orders in your orders folder, not the orders multi. So then you would save this out to your hard drive in that. You would close out of that. You will now load your email program, attach those individual orders, and send them to the supplier. Again, until you have decided and you have made all your corrections, you can always go back, make further adjustments. If you decide that the $2,200 is too much for Disguise, you can then pull back up your order worksheet, make more adjustments, and import it back into the system and update the system again and export it. So that process can be done multiple times until you email the order to the supplier and confirm the order. This concludes the order worksheet process. If you have any questions on any steps of this process, please call Rick's support at 800-654-3123, option 1. And you also can reference the online help. There is a step-by-step help document for the order process instructions. Holly emailed a copy. It is also under the online in the Halloween Express procedure guide, which also includes this video.